road to 300 pounds. Let's start today a little bit different. You can see where I'm at. I'm not going to do this every day, but you've got to see something in terms of results and get that stable. That's where we're at. Heavy. Hey, it's Sam here and welcome back to the workouts. It remains the journey to 300 pounds. That's why I thought I'd film that intro segment today, where it's just showing my current weight and whatever the camera weighs, because I was holding that, I'm going to weigh that much less than what the scale said. Anyway, less nonsense. I'm back in Bodyworks Gym and I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing for chest here, because I haven't trained chest here for probably a couple of years, because I've been mostly training at Zone, and the sessions that I've done back here, as you saw, were back and arms. But I'm excited to see what they've got now, probably some new equipment. As you can see, there's loads of benches behind me. There's loads of converging exercises as well, so something like that will be included. Stick with it and you'll see a very complete chest workout. But I want to offer a few words first on how to construct your own chest workout, whatever level you're at. I would say if you're a complete beginner, something pressing and something flying, just 2 exercises is fine. That could be structured into a whole body workout 2 or 3 times a week. Or if you're kind of more intermediate, then something incline, something pressing flat, something decline, and maybe an isolation, maybe a fly would just about cover it. And then for more advanced, you'd be supersetting it with other body parts, doing pre-exhaust with flies before presses potentially, or really destroying the chest with super high volume, doing incline and even steeper incline, declines, flats, something converging, something that's a complete fly, and maybe 5 or 6 exercises in total. Maybe I'll manage that today, I don't know, but I'll have to look around at what they've got. So, bear with me, let's see what we can manage today on chest. So I've decided to start today with the flat press on the Smith machine, so Smith machine bench press. I was going to do bench presses with the dumbbells, it's very busy over there, and the Smith machine's free and there's 3 of them, so I can crack on with this and then maybe do the incline with the dumbbells. I'm not starting particularly heavy because it's been a while since I've done the flat pressing on the Smith machine, but as I'm training on my own, it's going to be the safest way. So, set 1. So I've just taken it up a little bit, but I don't want to take it too high, so this is less than I've used last time. But the mechanism and the weight of the bar is heavier than on the normal one that I was using, so I don't want to have any accidents here. I can just still go to the maximum of reps with whatever weight, so I'm keeping it fairly light. I'm going in for set 2. Honestly, that's not really feeling too great, and I think what I'm going to do is just do 3 sets on here, so 1 more, and really not push it. I think the resistance feels like it's sticky in the mechanism and a heavier bar than what I was using at the other gym, so I'm going to be careful and just do the 3 sets and then compensate for that with something flat pressing on a different machine or different method a little bit later in the workout. So next up, something for incline. I haven't used these machines for ages either, but I do quite like it. I like this shot with the 4 murals in the background. I think from memory we've got Coleman, Wheeler, Cutler and Oni. That's easier than I thought. I can put another plate on each side. So I can have 3 plates each side for the first set. I just remembered it wrong because I haven't used this for ages, what I got up to, because they got rid of this this kind of machine in the usual gym I've been using. And that felt absolutely fine. Okay. Stack them on. It's like bell ringing doing this. I can cope with another 10 on each side, I think. Make up for the pitiful performance on the Smith machine there. Here we go again then, with 3.5 plates each side. Set 2. Set 3. What I'm going to do is take those 10s off, and I'm going to do the last set as a drop set. So I might drop from 3 to 2 or 3 to 1 after a little bit more rest here. I feel like I really like this one. Like I might start on it when I come back here next for chest. So drop set for set 4, sets 4 and 5 if you like. A little bit lighter, a few more reps, and that's the incline work done, which is super important for bodybuilding, getting the pectorals fully developed all the way up to the collarbone full up. Quickly. So what I'm going to show you now is this machine here, the pec fly machine, and I want to distinguish it from this one here. So this one here with the pads that your forearms go against, that puts an awful lot of awkward pressure on the shoulder joint, and I do not recommend that one. But this bad boy on the other hand, any version of this one you can get, is a very good isolation. So I'm going to set this up a little bit more stably. There we go. Pop a bit more weight on it. And with these, just make sure that you don't have the seat too low. This one's really low, but for me, like being tall, it doesn't really matter because I'm still the right height for it. But be careful that you don't get the seat too low, because then all of this is too high up for you, and the anterior deltoid starts playing more of a role than you want it to in a chest isolation. Just something to watch out for on these exercises. So you see, for me there is fine. It's all in front of the chest. I'll put a touch more on that for the next set. I've got 16 reps there. Go down 2 more notches and take a rest. I would actually go so far as to say that these type of machines, the machine chest fly, is my favourite chest isolation. I think when I get really bored with chest, I'm going to use it as a superset with some pressing and make things really hard. But that's not one for today, that's one for another time. Here we go then. Set 2 a little bit heavier. Oh dear. Absolutely wreck your tits on here. Number 3. I really started to feel it on that drop set of the incline, so I'm going to do a drop set for the last set on here. Feels awesome. The pump. It's like coming. It's actually not, by the way. If you're new at this and you heard Arnie say that it's like coming, it's really not. It does feel good though. Reps are dropping off proper already. That's second part of the drop set. That feels mad. So far we had something flat, something incline, something isolation, so now it's time for a decline. And I would consider that a pretty complete chest workout, except I want to do a little bit more because I've got time. And there's loads of different equipment to explore while I'm here. I'm just not that exhausted yet. Things are going well. Got off to a bit of a shaky start on that Smith machine, but I've more than made up for it. I sort of never allow it to get in my head that it's a bad workout or something like that, because ultimately it's a privilege to be able to do it, and just exercise in itself and the kind of well-being and overall general benefits that you get from it aside from your actual progress mean that you should enjoy it whatever, even if it is a session where you're not pushing like way further than before or anything like that. So I'll get this exercise done and then it's time to explore again. Set one. I just needed the seatbelt a little bit tighter. I think it's an okay machine, this, but I think my favourite is probably decline barbell press, decline barbell bench press, or weighted dips. I know they've got some dip stuff upstairs. They've got 2 or 3 mezzanine levels in here, which we'll explore another time. But I'm getting something for a decline ankle. It's all good. I'll try that seatbelt a little bit tighter and go for set 2. Just sort of felt myself, well, my feet aren't on the ground for starters, but I felt myself lifting up with all the reps there, so I'm going to do this thing as tightly as possible without suffocating myself, obviously. Oh, that's better. Okay, I'm doing the last set with slightly less weight and try and get better reps out of it. It's wobbling about, but still got to be careful with this seatbelt going on. I think in future I'll have to substitute this out and get back to the decline barbell or the old weighted dips. I'll make this the last set on here because it just doesn't really feel right. And there's plenty of other things to choose from. Here we go. Last one. So I had a wander and I just thought of a perfect thing to finish on, which will be showing you something new that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do here is a superset of dumbbell flies into dumbbell press. So it's kind of like, it's a superset, but it's kind of like the same effect as force reps, because what you're doing is switching with the same dumbbells, switching from one movement to another without ever putting them down, And it's like as you transition from the fly to the press, the triceps are joining in, so it's almost like, you know, having a partner join in to give you force reps. And because it's got harder by that point, it's usually about right to have the same weight. You'd normally press more than you would fly, but because you're doing the press second, it's usually very workable to use exactly the same weight without ever having to put it down. So you can do all supersets like that, and it really is extra work on the chest. So it's something I've got the opportunity to show you now. So that's what I'm going to do. So the first bit you're going to do is that like a fly, and then when you failed on that, just twist them in and bring the triceps fully in to finish on a press. So that's what you do. Set one, flying. Okay, struggling now, so turn into press and triceps join in properly. With the chest really pre-exhausted from the fly. So that's set one of that. I'll see how many more I can manage. I'll just do a longer camera shot where you can really see how big this dumbbell area is. It's such a good gym. It's actually kind of a legendary gym because you may have heard of Muscleworks in London. If I'm not mistaken, this was the original Muscleworks before it got sold to Mark, who owns it now, and became Bodyworks. And then all the other Muscleworks started off that, starting with the Hague Street, Bethnal Green one, which since moved to Balance Road. But that whole thing of these bodybuilding gyms in London, as far as I know, this was the first one. This one started here before it changed to being called Bodyworks. It's been here a long time. And I used to train here so much. I'm really glad to be a member again. Anyway, at some point, I'll take you on a full tour. And you can see the 3 mezzanine levels and both sides of the gym. Set 2 fly and press combo. Now I'll show this one close up from another angle. I just got a new stand for this thing, so hopefully it's going to be kind of helpful to show some of the exercises from different angles, so you can, you know, get a full appreciation for what's moving in what way and how to execute it should you choose to try something new. Set 3. Oh, that's intense. All right, last one for the day. Make the most of it. So that brings me to the end of today's chest challenge. Hope you picked up something from that, either just from the intensity of the workout, all the different things that I've covered, the superset at the end, or just seeing a different kind of gym. I think definitely we're going to have to take a tour of here at some point on camera, although I'm not going to do it right now because it's sort of peak hours and I'm very conscious of getting in people's way. I don't want to disturb anyone else's workouts. I want to be helpful, and I think the videos from the feedback I'm getting are helpful, but when I'm actually here in person, definitely don't want to be like walking around like while people are trying to train like with it like distracting them and stuff like that. So I think I will show all around this gym and other places, but pick the days where it's quiet. And I guess with me doing the video every single day, there's no rush. I can just get onto whatever thing like fits best each day and respond to questions and do my workouts and update on my journey and my progress. So I'll try and mix it up basically. I'm not going to get weighed like on camera every morning, that's just boring, but I'll give periodic updates of where I'm at and tackle questions that you've got in the Q&As. So if you do have questions, make sure to pop them in the comments, and keep on top of some of the feature episodes as well. I've got some great ideas coming up, but I think just the workouts, I can talk in between and explain things in between. I think I just need to find a way of introducing the nutrition side and other bits like in a sensible way or meaningful way within the workouts. Maybe just take a topic in these chats at the end of the workout like today, or respond to just questions from the day before's video once there's more engagement on that as well. But constantly improving, whether it's the bodybuilding itself or the content. I hope I'm getting better at the filming, but whatever it is, constantly improving. And do let me know if you've got any other good ideas, because I have had some great suggestions from people before. So in the comments, or if you want my help directly, get in touch on Instagram. It's @PhysiquePhilosopher, and check out my next videos coming up on the next slide. Cheers.